Hey, so today we're going to talk about the Real Housewives of Atlanta, season 5, episode 7. It's all about, this episode basically was about, Cynthia and Peter's wedding. That's what the whole thing of this episode was about, was the wedding, or whatever. I don't know if I'm going to get all into the details of the episode, because if you watch me, you probably watch it. But, anyway, Kenya, I don't like her. I'm just get that out the way. Just before we even get any further, I'm going to get this out the way. I don't like Kenya. I don't like hood rats. I don't like ratchet-ass people that act like they want to be sideline hoes. If you're a sideline hoe and you don't know it, maybe I'll give you a pass. But when you're trying to be a sideline hoe, that's when it's a problem. Now let's get into this. It starts with Kenya asking Phaedra about Paulo and having 2 women. Let me tell you something. I ain't mad at Menage a Trois. I ain't mad at all that bullshit. But that ain't the time or the place to bring up something that you want to get with somebody's man. That's not how you bring up a Menage in front of a group of damn people. Maybe it's just me, but I thought the bitch was out of line. And like Phaedra said, go on with that bullshit, Kenya. Anyway, they all kind of not feeling Kenya. They're all kind of questioning Kenya's relationship with Walter. And I'm so glad that Nene brought it out. Like, what's up with this? What's up with this relationship? They don't seem like a relationship. Portia brings up that she's flirting with the guy, the Puerto Rican guy, whatever. I don't know if what his name is Asian. I don't know. The owner of the house. She was talking about how she was flirting with him, and so they just really not really believe in this relationship with Kenya and Walter, just like the rest of America. But anyway, they have a dinner. They all go get dressed because they're having a dinner because Greg is cooking for them. And from what I see, the food was looking fantastic, Greg. You did a really good job. Maybe you need to go into a restaurant business. I don't know. But I think it was Portia brings it up that he's a chef, and then he was like, no, he just cooks at home. But he looked like he can cook. So Peter pulls the guys to the side and lets them know about the wedding that's going to take place the next day. And he's like telling the guys he likes them, so he asked them to be a part of the wedding, and they all like, that's cool. Greg brings up something about some Viagra, and he like, I don't need that. And then my dude was like, ain't no man gonna admit that on TV that they need some. But somebody has some Viagra. But I don't know if they have Viagra because, I'll talk about that later. So apparently somebody didn't use Viagra that night. Anyway, they start talking about sex at the table, and Cynthia goes in about how she is going to be she was in third shift last night. So everybody was looking around, and she was like, yeah, and she was just making gestures about, I guess, her and Peter getting down the night before. And Kenya, they kept showing every time they were talking about sex, the camera kept going on Kenya and Walter. And apparently Kenya and Walter not having sex because they looked like they were so uncomfortable at that table. And then Walter was like, come on, Kenya, let's go. And she like, where are we going? He like, come on, let's go. But I guess he wasn't feeling that conversation. So she was like, I hope he about this. Girl, no, he's not about this. No. If he wanted to, he would have did it on the beach when y'all was sitting there talking last episode. So he don't want you. Anyway, even they was like, Candy was like, she must be going to get her third shift or something. And Nene was like, no, she ain't. We ain't her shift out their room. They ain't doing nothing. And I was laughing. Nene was just, this whole season, Nene and her little side comments, her confessionals, she just been really, really funny. I am so liking Nene this season. I don't know if she must have been reading blogs or something. Somebody been telling her, like, go back to the first Nene that everybody fell in love with. So, that was cool. Moving on to all the ladies, like, I guess the next day, they meet up in the room, and Kenya and Nene was in there, and then Nene was getting her hair done, and Kenya got her makeup done. She should have got, I don't know. It wasn't working. I still saw the shit in her face. That wasn't right. I don't like her. But anyway, they start talking about relationships, and Nene is kind of grilling her about her relationship with Walter because, like I said, Nene not feeling this. Nene is not feeling that Kenya and Walter relationship is real. So Nene is like, I'm going to get up to the bottom of this shit. If I got to keep on talking about this, I'm going to get to the bottom of this relationship. Anyway, so Portia walks in, and they still talking, and Nene was just like, I'm liking how y'all getting along, you know, and they kind of say they moved on, but you could tell they haven't moved on by their confessionals, that they really haven't moved on from their little beef. So, that was it with that. Then the ladies go for pampering. Cynthia set up something for the girls to all go to pampering, and they're having a nice little girls' time. And because Nene was talking about, I guess Cynthia didn't have no bra on, and she was just like, "Woo, child, we outside." But they were just really having a nice, relaxing time. Then they start to get some relationships, and Nene is talking to Candy about her and Todd's relationship and them getting married. And Candy kind of feeling kind of pressure, but don't feel pressure, Candy. It's not that serious, right? Take your time with this relationship with Todd because he seems like a cool guy. So I suggest to take her time. Then they moved on to Kenya and Walter's relationship. Kenya kind of getting upset because she know her shit ain't real with Walter. So she kind of getting upset with Nene, and they going back and forth. And then next you know, Kenya kind of low-key checks Nene because she tells her, like, you worry about your relationship with Greg and I'll worry about mine. Like, don't worry about me. Stop asking me these damn questions. And you could tell Kenya was kind of getting upset, but Nene like, shit, I'm going to ask the questions because something ain't right. And Nene always say she got good tuition, and her tuition been spot on when it comes to Kenya. Like, that bitch ain't right. The bitch is crazy. Anyway, the next day, later on, I guess that day, they all get on the bus, and Cynthia thinks they're going to some prime minister or something, and she's actually going to her wedding. So they get on this bus to a boat, like Nene said before, you got to get on the boat to a boat to a boat. So they get on the boat to go, and Cynthia's still not getting it. Something ain't right. Sometimes it ain't right. But anyway, they goes all the way up to her. She's still not getting it. She see everybody in white, and she's still not getting it all the way until she gets to him, and the lady giving her flowers, she's still not getting it. But he tells her, we're going to do it again. And she like, do what? And he like, we're going to get married again. So she gets all excited, and they have a nice little wedding. Then after the wedding, they go put these balloons in the air that have these candles, I guess. And I guess it's supposed to be something sentimental about this. So everybody doing it. Candy didn't go up in the air. She was like, that's fine. Kenya didn't go in the air. She was like, mine didn't go off the ground. And I'm looking at her like, yeah, your shit didn't go off the ground, just like your relationship ain't going off the damn ground. Anyway, after the wedding, all the girls meet up for ladies' night because Nene tells the ladies they're going to have ladies' night in pajamas. So after that, everybody meet up except Candy. And you would think that it would be Cynthia's not there since that's her wedding night. But it's not. Candy's getting it in. And after you saw the commercial, Candy was getting it in the spot. Candy's always getting it in. But anyway, moving on. They are sitting there talking, having girls talking. Somehow it comes up with Kenya. They're talking. They laughing. And Portia was like, Kenya seems really cool this time around compared to when she first met her. And so Nene asked her, you know, what happened. Nene already knew what happened, but Nene was trying to stir the pot and bring something up. So I don't know if the producer told Nene, hey, look, ask this question so this can come out. So they all started talking, and Portia started giving her side of the story, which I agree with Portia. Everything she was saying about that situation was so correct that Kenya thought that show was supposed to have been about her. When she does notice, when she called her Miss America for Miss USA, Kenya got mad. Next thing you know, Kenya just started getting really upset. Next thing you know, Portia was calling her a tramp, Kenya calling her a bitch. They calling her, Portia called Kenya a hood rat. It was just fighting words. It was just fighting words, too many fighting words getting thrown around. That's all I can say. It was too many fighting words getting thrown around. And it was childish and it was immature. And for both of them to be throwing up their age, they both was immature as hell. I don't know. They was both immature. I feel like you guys are in a nice hotel, and this is the best you guys can do is bring up some childish ass bullshit. which I kind of got Kenya when she was like, why are we bringing this up again? But if there's still tension in the air and y'all got to be around each other, I guess it do have to be brought up. So, yeah, they were just arguing like little ass kids and name calling and childish throwing and I'm from Detroit, I'm from this. I'm so tired of people throwing where they from to make it seem like they are so ghetto and hood and hard and just about that life. You know, you don't have to throw all the time where you from to prove how bad you are. I don't run around here saying, oh, I'm from Compton so people can be scared of me. Like, that shit is childish. I'm not going to say what I was going to say, but I just feel like throwing your hood up and throwing your city out and you over 30 or 40 or whatever age. If you over fucking 18 and you throwing out what city you from and what hood you from, I just feel like get a fucking life and a clue. But anyway, that's my review on the Real Housewives of Atlanta, Season 5, Episode 7. Make sure you rate, comment, subscribe to my channel. Talk to me on Twitter at thaghettoview, THA, not THE. Instagram me at Miss Nika, MIZZ, NEKA69. Talk to me and I'll talk back. Peace.